Alright guys, so I couldn't get my screen recorder to work today, so we're gonna do it this way. So basically we're just gonna create a basic rhinestone template. And what I am doing here, I just clicked over, you can't see, and I don't want to move the camera, but on the left side of this Silhouette Studio Business Edition, there's an option to click a letter. So I clicked, and I'm just gonna type blessed. Probably need to spell it better. Alrighty, so there's our word, and then I'm just going to make it bigger. And I like for my images or my rhinestones to be pretty large, almost 12 inches across. Alrighty, so now we have the word blessed, and I actually like that font. I'm not going to do anything special. So, over here, and you can't really see because it's kind of, let's see if I can move it over just a little bit more. Okay, over here, these are all like options. So, the rhinestone option is here. This is very simple. This is a very simple template. So easy. So we highlight it. And then this gives you the option if you just want to do the outline rhinestones. See? Perfect. Beautiful. Too easy, right? And then if you want to go in and put additional rhinestones in here, you can. This is if you want it to be a linear feel. But it's not really filling in anything that much. And then here's this one. So I guess we need to choose which one we want to do. And then this is the size of the rhinestones. I have 10 SS, so that's what I'm going to keep it as 10 SS. Alright guys, so I decided to leave it as an outline as opposed to going in filling in all the stones, just for time's sake. So what we want to do now is we want to release the stones. Okay, so all the stones are released. Make sure none are out of place. They look good. So I'm just going to go back in and highlight everything. Then I'm going to go up here. I am choosing object. And then I'm going to group these together. And then I'm going to go back to object. And I'm going to make a compound path. If you do not make it a compound path, you will not be able to cut it on your Cricut machine. I don't know about Silhouette, but I know for a fact on Cricut. Trust me, I've been there. Alrighty, so now that it is a compound path, and I know you guys can't really see what I'm clicking over there. I'm going to save it. So I'm just going to go to File, Save As. I want to save it to my hard drive. And then you want to name it. So this would be blessed. And then, as you can see, I already have one. Don't particularly care for that height, but it's actually bigger. But anyway, you're going to save it as blessed. And then you're going to use the measurements. I'm going to say 2.123 by 10.993. And then you want to change this to SVG so that we can import it into the Cricut and cut it. And then you would go ahead and click OK. And then that's it. That is how you actually design a template in Silhouette Studio. Has to be the business edition, otherwise you don't get the rhinestone option. And then we'll move over. I'll go ahead and put this on a mat and put my cardstock on there and get it cut out, and I'll be back. Alright guys, excuse the noise in the background. Family's down there chit-chatting. Nobody cares I'm making a video. So, here it is. And alright guys, so I fast forward this part because it is painful to watch me pick all the dots that didn't come out. And it took a minute, so I just fast forward through it. And here's the next part. So there's that. And then what I like to do, now, I messed up because there's no ledge really for me to put tape around, but we're going to try it anyway. I told you I'm not giving up. I am not giving up. Okay, we're going to do this. So, I just like to leave a little bit of a ledge around there, so for the tape. I don't know what I'm going to do on this instance, but we're going to do something, okay? Now, I had my my Dollar Tree tray before, and I lost it. I don't know what happened to it. I do have more from when I was doing trays, but at this point, we're just gonna do that. This is an old tray that I used to use for clay, and I just cleaned it out. Yes, it's really grody. So sorry. It's not pretty. She's not pretty. She is not pretty. And then I used masking tape on the last one. It worked really good, but it did pull up more of that paint, which it doesn't matter. The question is, where's the doggone tape? Sorry, I gotta go get tape. Alright, sorry about that. And you can also use painter's tape, but this is so thick. And painter's tape is expensive. It was expensive before, you know, the pandemic, so supply chain issues with everything, but it was already expensive before that. So I don't even know how much it is. I use that very sparingly. So what I'm going to do is try and get as close as I can to that ledge without going inside any of the dots. And then I'm just going to rub that down really good. Like this. This is from heatandtransferwarehouse.com. If you're interested in making your own templates or getting into rhinestoning, there you go. And so basically you just sprinkle some on top. Now the first time I did this, I didn't tape around the image, and I ended up hand placing a lot of stones myself, which wasn't too painful because a lot did fall into place, but a lot didn't, and it took me a minute. So you gotta be careful sometimes when you're trying to get a stone in there. You might knock other ones out. And I do have flock. I just I haven't tried to print again on flock since that first time. Because I switched immediately to cardstock because I wanted to try bling, and I didn't have time to figure out what the flock. And for some reason, the second time I did it, the cardstock just worked. So, and like I said, this is old cardstock. This is that multi-pack color cardstock from Walmart that they had. I've had this for years. I've had I saw one video where the lady said that her transfer tape or the carrier for the rhinestones stuck to the paper. I don't know. Mine didn't. I don't know if she had her sitting on there for a long time. But I immediately transferred over to the transfer tape. I don't leave the transfer tape sitting on the paper. I just, you know, take it off as soon as possible. Where's my pokey tool? Oh, gotta go get my pokey tool. They're right here. I missed the dot. So I'm just gonna. So when you use a tray, of course, it's probably one you're not gonna use again. And if I scratch up paint, I'm fine with that. All right, got that out of there. Now what you can do if you want, you can put down more stones. I am not. I'm just gonna go ahead and, well, maybe I will. It's a lot missing in the D. And it doesn't have to be. So that's what I'm gonna do, guys. Also, I wanted to show you, I was using the crystal katana, and I got this from the actual Crystal Katana website, and she is on Amazon. However, she runs $24, and then the replacement tip runs $12. Yeah, I wasn't doing that. So I got this off of Amazon, and it comes with two tools and two tips and the replacement tips, and a pair of tweezers, which is awesome. You can also use that to pick up your stones and put them in place if you like. So that is what I'm going to be using today, and I think I'm going to use the pink. So, and you can buy a replacement that screw into here, which is what I liked as well. So, and they come colored. They have some colored tips, y'all. So, and you just screw it in there like so. And then what you do is, like, I just go around and pick up. You can pick up what you're putting down, or putting down what you're picking up. Put it somewhere else where it's needed. Alright, y'all, so that is it. It looks good. It looks really good. So what I'm going to do is grab my paper, and with this, y'all, you gotta commit. You gotta commit. People come in like this. They say that the static from the ooh, I missed one. Did y'all see that? 2. Why ain't y'all telling me these things, huh? Yeah, Double check, triple check your work, y'all. I literally missed those two. Like, I did get some new glasses recently, and they do not seem to be working in my best interest, to be honest. Alright, y'all. So there we go. What is... Stop. You know what? Sorry, y'all. I'm going to change... I wonder if I can change this to autofocus. Alright, y'all. So now we're just going to use the tape. You have to commit with this. You peel it off of this white backing, and you have to commit. Okay? Lay it down. There we go. Some of them may pop out. Hopefully not too many. And then we just rub. Try and pick up each and every stone. I would not recommend using a scraper because that will cause the gems to shift, the rhinestones to shift. So now if you're creating this for a customer, I recommend using, you know, a new piece, of course. But if you're making shirts, you can use this as long as it's able to pick up the stones. And so you just really take it and pull it up, going kind of slow in case I leave any stones behind, and I would just go back, rub it, and pick it up. Sorry about this camera, y'all. Alrighty. Let's move this out the way. We're going to put those extra stones back into the container. And then we're just going to put this piece back on the carrier sheet, the transfer sheet. And then what I like to do is go in and make sure all the stones are flat. And there you have it, y'all. The template that you can use to press on your shirt. And yes, I will have these in my shop. And I might go ahead and press this on a black shirt because it is just so pretty. So if anyone has any questions, please leave it down in the comments below. And if you're new here, please like, share, and subscribe. All right, y'all, so not perfect. I had the two with the tape and then that one over there on the bead that slipped. But otherwise, it's beautiful. Y'all should see the bling.